You'll get Gryffindor into trouble again. I'll fight you.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was too glorious.
Really rather you didn't belittle the low-status students like that, Snape. It brings back rather painful memories of my own time at Hogwarts.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't as bad as all that.
Some of the things bullies say stay with you for life, you know. I still hear them mocking. Hey, big nose. Hey, stinky big nose. How come your nose is so big if you stink so much? Can't you smell your own stink with that massive conch? Oh, I never meant for that to catch on in the way it did, but it was all a bit of fun. Yeah, well, you weren't much of a chaperone, that's all I'll say.
Neville, I'm really, really sorry about this. Petrificus totalis.
Neville, I'm really sorry about this. Crucio.
Oh, which bit? The fact it happened to your parents, or about the torturing?
Snivelus.
You started it.
Sorry. It's for your own good, you know.
Oh, the initial spell, maybe. The bit where he subsequently keeled over backwards and possibly cracked his head open on the stone floor. Possibly less so.
This is Devil's Snare. You have to relax. If you don't, it'll only kill you faster.
Ah, so this little trap, that's going to rule out anyone who isn't chill. Well, yeah, I didn't want anyone stressed or uptight getting the stone.
Quite a big drop. Lucky they didn't all break their leg.
Curious. I've never seen birds like these.
They're not birds.
That's what she said. I've never seen birds like keys.
They're keys. And I'll bet one of them fits that door.
This is one of the defenses you've put in place to protect the Philosopher's Stone. A locked door to which you have provided a key. The key's quite hard to get, though. Why not just not provide the key? Just, I don't know, keep the key somewhere else. It doesn't sound very fun. The whole point of these is to be fun.
Strange. Hello, Hamora!
Oh, come on. Give me some credit. No, you're not getting any credit.
It's too simple.
I didn't think you'd ever see this, Professor.
If Snape can catch it on that old broomstick, you can.
Oh.
Not so simple, eh? Key attack. Ah, mild inconvenience. Oh, no. Actually, that could seriously damage a child.
This is no graveyard.
It's a tomb for year 7.
Try not to look too excited you just say that, Severus.
Harry, you take the empty Bishop Square. Hermione, Queenside Castle. As for me, I'll be a knight.
Time for Ron, Captain of Gryffindor, to show his quality.
Ron, you don't suppose this is going to be like real wizard's chess, do you?
Well, I think there's a reason that he's made them stand as a full piece, whereas he's conveniently hiding behind a giant limestone horse.
I'd like you two to both be flesh pieces.
Yes, Hermione.
All right, Granger, now you. Out into the open field, please. It's for the greater good. We're gonna get you killed, Granger.
Once you've whittled down a few and sacrificed a bunch of your stone players, can't you just dodge through? You seem pretty slow. What are we gonna do? Chase you around the board like a Dalek? No, that's Minerva. She created this one. Bit of a bulldogs charge situation. They can't get all of us.
Once I make my move, then you're free to check the king. No. Ron, no! What is it?
I'm sorry, do my ears deceive me, or do they sound even more annoying?
Going to sacrifice himself. No, you can't. There must be another way. You want to stop Snape from getting that stone or not?
No. I hear it too.
Harry, it's you that has to go on. I know it. Not me, not Hermione, you.
I don't sound like that. Do I? Oh, everyone thinks they sound different when their voice is played back to them. Oh, man.
He's going to sacrifice himself.
He's gonna sacrifice himself!
No, you can't! There must be another way.
I couldn't believe Ron's bravery.
Why not?
He was just so convinced that I was the one who had to face Voldemort. That he was the one who had to sacrifice himself for the greater good. I don't know what gave him such certainty.
Certainty that his life was less valuable than yours. Yes. I wonder where he got that idea from. Could it possibly have been the way you treated him all the time?
Oh, I never really thought about that.
Hello, Ron. Nice to meet you. I'm Harry Potter. Allow me to buy you as many sweets as possible with my hoard of gold. And in return, I expect you to place your actual life subservient to my own.
Not quite what I intended, but I do take your point. Nevertheless, you're saying that in a tone that makes it sound like a bad thing. I just don't get it.
Please don't forget to subscribe. Certainly lucky he went for the horse. Would not have fancied explaining that one to Molly.
No! Don't move! Don't forget, we're still playing.
Hermione, you took our turn. And now this twat on a stone horse is... Yeah, he's running me down. Great. Great.
Checkmate.
I get that Ron is good at chess, but he's no Magnus Carlsen. Probably get trounced by the Bates sisters.
So?
How can an okayly good Year 7 chess player beat your enchantment that is guarding the most precious artifact to prevent the return of tyranny? A chess computer would have had him over a barrel.
Oh, it was the early 90s. People were worse at chess then, so Ron was actually very good for the time.
What, the centuries-old game?
You'll be okay, Harry. You're a great wizard.
Great wizard.
Me, books and cleverness. There are more important things. Friendship and bravery.
Bollocks.
What's bollocks?
Since when has someone who knows loads about being a wizard been less good at being a wizard than someone who doesn't know loads about being a wizard? Just because that person's brave. It's a crock of shit.
I think bravery and purity of heart play their role, Gandalf.
Aragorn was brave. Sam was pure of heart. Are they wizards? No. We don't have friends. That's absolutely ludicrous.
What about Radagast?
The man's an arse.
You? No.
Oh.
I tried to kill you. If Snape's cloak hadn't caught fire and broken my eye contact, I would have succeeded.
And that is why I give points for arson.
You got lucky.
Snape muttering his little counter curse.
Snape was trying to save me.
Quirrell made that explicitly clear to you.
He did. Yeah.
I assume that the reason you never once thanked me or showed me any form of gratitude over the subsequent 7 years was because nobody ever told you I was trying to save your life.
No, I never thought of it, really.
Wow. Okay, then.
To be fair, you're not very approachable. What's your excuse for acting so mean and scary around me all the time?
I think you're a dick.
Good justification, to be fair. Oh, nice work, Stone Pocket.
You realize, Albus, that by using the mirror to get the stone, Harry did exactly what was needed in order for Voldemort to succeed.
Huh?
If Harry had just let Quirrell go in there, the stone would have remained trapped inside the mirror and there'd be nothing Voldemort could do about it. You're not concerned about the fact that Harry nearly doomed wizard kind on a whim?
Nah, that sounds like a cause for house points to me.
How come Harry doesn't see me and his mum anymore? Oh, now it's the end of the film. He doesn't give a shit about us.
I actually lied when I told Harry it was the Mirror of Erised. It's actually called the Mirror of Ecnine Evnock Torp.
Which backwards would be plot convenience.
It basically shows you whatever it needs to show you in order to get the story to where it needs to go.
Oh yeah, my mate Galadriel's got one of those.
I'm shaking hands with Dumbledore.
I've won the House Cup.
Oh. It also can see the future as well, I suppose.
But this year, give her that. They're like 150 points behind.
Tell the truth, Potter. You expected to see my head on the back of there, didn't you?
I do need to check my own biases.
Harry Potter, we meet again.
What the heck?
Gnarly, right?
That looks completely stupid. I'd be embarrassed if I was a Dark Lord and I looked like that.
Your Dark Lord was just a big eye.
A big eye made of fire at the top of a badass tower? You're telling me that that's the big bad guy we're all supposed to be scared of? He looks like a depressed egg. He's the back of some guy's head. I mean, that's barely been fed. How does it even work? Does he eat?
I did catch Quirrell tucking cheese and onion crisps into the back of his turban every now and then. Just thought he was saving some for later. But I probably should have investigated further.
It eats crisps. So it just raises so many questions.
Voldemort.
Yes.
Good memory, lad. Seeing as the only time you saw him, you were far too young to form long-term memories.
I have a memory for faces.
See what I've become. See what I must do.
You were so close to royally f***ing it.
Come in. Bravery. Your parents had it too.
Everyone hear that? Rewind it.
Every Gryffindor had it. You're not special.
Would you like to see your mother and father again?
There's a way to cheat death.
Nah, don't think you're muscling your way in on this one, too.
There is no good and evil. There is only power. And those too weak to seek it.
It's a funny way of looking at it.
Huh. So Voldemort wasn't evil.
Kill him!
See, it's things like that that make me glad that I didn't give you the stone.
Wow. The lead character has the ability to disintegrate the villain with his bare hands.
It's love, Gandalf. It's the power of love.
What is this magic?
Yeah, I think I can see the love there.
Not love for Quirrell.
That's a pretty nifty ability. I assume that becomes a crucial weapon in your arsenal as the story goes on. If he ever needs to go toe-to-toe with Voldemort, you can just touch him and kill him.
No, that never really happens again. Nobody ever mentions it. Forget you ever saw it. It's just a nice moment.
Also, you've just learned his touch turns you to stone like some common hill troll, and yet you lead with your face directly into a face smash. Instead of, I don't know, at least kung fu kicking him down the steps.
Didn't think to try and trap him in a bag or a Hoover or something.
Sorry, Professor. I wasn't thinking straight. Okay, I'm really sorry, gents, but I think that's all I've got time for. I've got to get back to this battle, so... Lovely to meet you. Dad? Lovely to see you all.
Good to see you, Harry. Don't forget to shut the door on your way out.
You call us gents.
He did, yes.
Such a weird kid.
What happened down in the dungeons between you and Professor Quirrell is a complete secret. So, naturally, the whole school knows.
Yes, very good, very good.
I see that your friend Ronald has saved you the trouble of opening your chocolate frogs.
Pretty rude of the kid to open his presents while he's unconscious in hospital.
I think he deserved it. About time the lad took what he deserved. Also, his name's Ron.
I could never be bothered to learn the names of poor people. Actually, Voldemort's in the middle of some big, dumb laugh, so I think I'll have a bit longer.
Great.
But then from out, he'll die, won't he?
Yes, he will die.
Because some ratty first year was out of bed, yes, he must now die.
Oh.
I guess only we can live forever.
What? We don't live forever.
What's this then?
It's kind of like purgatory.
The Grey Havens.
It's like London, but everything's clean and bright. And it's great, but also at the same time, the absolute worst.
Yeah, That's London, all right. Apart from the clean.
Only a person who wanted to find the stone but not use it would be able to get it. That is one of my more brilliant ideas.
So brilliant, it got scuppered at the first attempt by some half-wit first years.
Well, yeah. It didn't account for the gang of morons.
Love, Harry. Love.
Love. Love.
Every flavor beans. A lot. Earwax.
Your own or someone else's?
Someone else's.
And in first place, Slytherin house. Well done, Slytherin. However, I have a few last-minute points to award.
You know, it might have been fairer to award these points and then announce the winner of the Cup, Albus, rather than tell Slytherin they'd won it when you'd already decided they hadn't.
Well, I don't like Slytherins. I wanted to kick them in the nuts a bit. They hadn't had their nuts kicked for a good long while. I thought yours was a world of moral complexity, and not every Slytherin was evil.
Doesn't mean I have to like them or show them any respect.
Oh, I'm surprised they got 7 in a row. After about 3, I'd expect the other houses to band together and be like, anyone but Slytherin. Flaming them for crimes, telling teachers other houses solved like world peace or freed the elves or something like that.
Hermione Granger, for the cool use of intellect, 50 points.
And also for attacking a magically challenged kid in your own house.
To Mr. Ronald Weasley, for the best played game of chess, 50 points.
Now, there have been students in that hall who didn't know exactly what had happened, who would have just thought that 50 points for a game of chess was incredibly unfair.
They look like I give a shit.
Harry Potter, for pure nerve, I award Gryffindor House 60 points.
You handed out nearly half the points they scored in an entire year to recognize one moment.
I did warn you there was some bullshit coming up with the house points. It's all very Quidditch.
It's good.
It prepares them for life.
Seems like a system that completely undermines the efforts of 99% of the students. You've created a model where the vast majority of hardworking people get on with trying to live the best lives they can for themselves and their communities. And all the while, the actions of a privileged few in one isolated moment nobody else knew about can tip the scales of the whole thing and render everyone else's hard work completely pointless.
Gandalf, you just described life.
Okay. Fair enough. You got me again.
Well, I thought it was a terrible film. Very biased. I noticed it didn't go to any efforts whatsoever to tell my side of the story.
Oh, great, a talking sandwich. Pretty much what I've come to expect from you lot at this point.
That's no sandwich, Gandalf. That's Voldemort. Voldemort, what are you doing in my sandwich?
When I attacked Harry Potter, when he was an ickle baby, the blow actually split my soul thrice asunder and created a little-known 8th Horcrux. And that piece of my soul attached itself to the only other living thing it could find. What did you say I was now? A sandwich.
A ham sandwich, yes.
Great. I'm a vegetarian.
Thought I recognized you. Meant to finish you off. You know, new parents. I mean, you just eat when you can.
Oh, good to see you, Voldemort.
Oh, hi, Severus. Bit awkward this, isn't it?
A little.
Anyway, that film completely misrepresents me. You lot should try living inside a turban for a year and see how it makes you feel.
All right, Tom. I'm sure you've got your side of the story, but now isn't the time.
You lot should come back for Chamber of Secrets. I'll tell you what really happened. And bring some crisps.
It's Harry Potter.
I imagine this is what going on Love Island feels like. Instant overnight fame. Everybody's staring.
You seem to have thought about going on Love Island a lot, Severus.
And what's wrong?